Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at MarketSite, we have Ray Youssef. He's the co-founder and CEO of Paxful. Ray, it's great to have you here with us on set. Now let's learn a little bit more about what Paxful and P2P businesses are.
Paxful is peer-to-peer finance. Think of it as Uber for money. People have been doing peer-to-peer finance for hundreds of years. In many places in the world, outside of the golden circle of finance here in Europe and the United States, especially Africa, people have a hard time sending money out of the country, paying for bills in places where they don't have bank accounts. With peer-to-peer finance, anyone, even if they don't have a bank account, can have a bank account anywhere in the world. They can borrow a bank account or a PayPal account or an Alipay account to pay a bill, to collect money, to do the things that they can't do with their existing financial infrastructure. There's 4.5 billion people in the world that need this. And the great thing is now, they don't have to ask for permission anymore. It's people helping other people with their money problems, helping them to use the money that they have. Just like I can call an Uber and get a ride anywhere in the world. Now I can collect a payment anywhere in the world or make a payment anywhere in the world using peer-to-peer finance.
All right, now what's the latest announcement with Jumio?
Jumio is an excellent provider for KYC. They've built a very nice, streamlined product that allows anyone, anywhere in the world to seamlessly identify themselves. It happens very neatly in a nice little embedded web app, and as a product guy, I think it's awesome what they've built. Our users have given us tremendous feedback, and we're improving the process because KYC is very different in every region of the world. For example, in Kenya, people don't like KYC, not because they don't want to KYC, because in Africa, you need to KYC just to get a SIM card, but because Kenyans don't have any proof of address on any of their bills. So we've been working with Jumio to improve that process, to open up this KYC process to the entire world, especially to Africa, in a way that's seamless and does not close doors.
All right, well, and KYC to the audience, know your customer,
Absolutely.
Which applies to any financial banking. So what's the solution the technology provides, and what's the role of artificial intelligence with this?
The technology allows people to identify themselves. So if you think about what peer-to-peer finance has done, up until now, what we've done is we've created banking without identity, which is a tremendous achievement, something we've had to tremendously scale up to meet. And what it's done is allow people, millions and millions of people, to access financial services, but without identity, there's huge risk of fraud and scams. At Paxful, we have absolutely zero tolerance for fraud or scammers of any kind. So with Know Your Customer, it's something that our own users have requested. Now we applaud people in the crypto space for really leveling up and coming to the call and accepting reality and working with regulators and introducing KYC. But from Paxful's perspective, KYC is something our own users have been requesting for the past 2 years. And we've been working very closely with Jumio to provide a localized, seamless KYC process for the unbanked peoples of the world.
Right, and you had mentioned it's almost like a PayPal where you don't go up to, let's say, a traditional banking platform and you present your ID or your passbook, if those even still exist anymore. Is it kind of the same thing that through the cybersecurity that's developed on the platform, that's what's maintaining the integrity of KYC?
Absolutely. Jumio's process is very simple. You just take your ID with a selfie and you point it right at the screen. Your camera catches it, or your mobile phone. 80% of unbanked users use mobile phones, right? That's all they really have. Once you do that, it immediately scans your document, puts all the information in, checks it in. We use a separate service called Compliant Vantage for AML checks as well. So this is part of a greater operation. We've made tremendous progress in the past few years, cracking down on scammers, money laundering, all kinds of illicit activities. We have absolutely no tolerance for that. So KYC, knowing your customer identification, has really helped us build a seamless and very, very tight system.
All right, let's wrap it up here with your outlook in terms of the current regulatory landscape and where you think it may be going.
We're living in the age of compliance right now, and I applaud everyone in the crypto scene for leveling up and getting out of this era of dial-up crypto. Working with regulators is important. We believe that KYC regulation should not close doors, but it should open doors. We created Paxful, my co-founder and I, because we wanted to help the unbanked peoples of the world. We didn't build it for the crypto anarchists. We didn't build it for the rich people of the world. We built it for the people that need help. And KYC is a big part of making a safe and open financial system. At the end of the day, that's what Paxful's mission is, to create a safe and open financial system for the free working peoples of the world. People won't use an open system unless it's safe. And KYC allows us to build a safe system. And we welcome working with regulators to give them the insight that we get from the front lines of the unbanked peoples of the world to make sure that they get what they need and everyone's protected.
All right, Ray, thank you so much for joining us at MarketSite. And thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.